Well, the buzz of the day today has been air quality, and not real great air quality across much of the northeastern U.S. A little bit of that here in West Michigan. Weather-wise, another hazy, dry day, and that's going to continue. 13 weather ball is green, no change foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. You can kind of see a little bit of that haze in the air, certainly not as bad as other parts of the northeastern U.S. where they've actually canceled baseball games here tonight. Temperatures, though, into the mid-70s, 76 here Grand Rapids, 77 down in Kalamazoo. A little cooler right along the coastlines here in West Michigan. Fire weather warning remains in effect to the north for Oceana and Newaygo County until 9 o'clock tonight. Another day today and again tomorrow of extreme fire danger. Just don't do any burning of fires. As far as our weather, off to the northeast of us is where the real active weather is, and we're going to shift over to the northeastern U.S. Can see a little bit of haze in the air here in West Michigan. Lots of rain and some clouds, but the main thing is low air quality because those fires up in northeastern Canada. Look at this, red. This is unhealthy for Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, all the way to New York and on up into southern New England. That's going to improve only a little bit here during the day tomorrow, but wow, the visibility very low there. You can, I guess, blame the Quebec wildfires, and all, if not all of those, were started by lightning strikes. So no campfires there. But look at the air quality in the northeast. We're going to be on the fringe of that here tomorrow. So another hazy night and a day, and then we're going to clear things out a little bit, but you won't notice it because we'll start to see some clouds and some showers. They're going to stick around for a few days, and that upper level low that's going to develop in through here, that's going to give us our rain, is going to draw back down some smoke into our area after the rain clears on Tuesday morning. So we've got some hazy skies a good portion of next week as well, all coming from the northeastern U.S. In terms of active weather, we won't see any rain here until Sunday now. It looks like any chances of rain are going to hold off. We'll get a chance of a shower early on Monday as well and on into Tuesday, and we could certainly use the rain. We're looking at perhaps a half to 3/4 of an inch. All of that will fall now from Sunday morning into Tuesday morning. Not raining all the time. Look at the rain mounts up to the north. Could be a couple of inches worth of rain. Looking farther ahead, our temperatures after it cools down here early next week going to start to get back to near average, which are in the upper 70s to near 80, and we're going to return to higher chances for less rainfall also during that 5-day period. At the lakeshore, small craft advisories and a beach hazard alert until about 11 o'clock tonight. Waves right now about 4 to 5 footers. So don't go in the water. They'll drop down to around 1 footer by daybreak tomorrow. So the forecast for tonight, we have hazy skies under clear conditions, kind of cool, mid-40s north, around 49 Muskegon, 47 in Holland and South Haven. Low to mid-40s north. That fire weather warning, as I mentioned, for Newaygo County until 9 o'clock. And from Grand Rapids southward, hazy skies, but it will be clear. Temperatures in the cool mid-40s. 13 on your side forecast. So to recap, rain Saturday night. That will be very late Saturday night. We're talking like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then everyone will see rain on Sunday now. A chance of a shower Monday with some afternoon breaks, but more rain Tuesday before that exits. And after those cool 3 days, we'll see temperatures skyrocket back up into the low in mid-80s. It will get very summer-like again, and this time around we'll have humidity with those 80-degree temperatures.
And George, a lot of people are talking about the poor air quality.
Absolutely. Yeah. Another day with hazy skies and dry weather here in West Michigan. Get out your smartphone and open up the camera app, and in a minute here I will give you a QR code where you can check your current air quality. 13 weather ball is green, no change to the weather pattern foreseen. Another hazy day tomorrow, dry weather. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Aside from the haze, mostly sunny skies the rest of the day with a green paw for Brody. Wake you up from your nap there. Tandra, you could take Brody out for a comfortable walk this evening, and in the morning might be a bit chilly, upper 40s to low 50s all the way around. Some great weather. Almost as much sunshine tomorrow, 8.9 out of a 10-point scale due to the sun. creating that green energy. The winds are going to still be fairly light, 2.3 out of a 10-point scale. Sun doing all the work here the last several days. We've had a few fair weather cumulus clouds this afternoon inland, but lots of sunshine aside from that hazy conditions, all from the wildfire smoke in northeastern Quebec province that's been coming down with a northeast wind. You can see the winds coming down. Heavy smoke over toward the Detroit area for a couple of hours early this morning. Here's that QR code. Get that camera out and point at that. It'll give you a story that I wrote last week where you can find a link to current air quality. It is in the moderate category, as we mentioned here. It is unhealthy for sensitive groups in the Detroit area, but once you get to Pittsburgh east toward Philadelphia and New York, it is downright unhealthy, and that's not going to change a whole lot here tomorrow for those folks in the Northeast. We'll still have moderate air quality here in the West Michigan area. As far as our smoke intensity forecast, you can see the wildfire smoke just pummeling the Northeast all the way through tomorrow. We have a little bit of haze in the air until afternoon, and then that's going to clear on out. If we didn't have the clouds around over the weekend, we'd have lots of haze, but that upper level system that's going to be rotating through this weekend is going to bring back the wildfire haze on Tuesday. Look at this. This is almost as bad as New York here on Tuesday if the forecast holds, and then that haze is going to hang around at least for the first half of next week, so get ready for that. In terms of our weather, no rain here until Sunday. There might be a couple of rain showers north of US 10 late Saturday night, but this is Sunday. Probably raining a good portion of the day. There'll be a little bit of a break later in the day on Monday, but morning showers will move on out, and then more showers during the day on Tuesday. We could certainly use it to wash the pollen out, get rid of some of that haze, and maybe get rid of some of that wildfire smoke as well. And goodly amounts of rain. Could see 3/4 of an inch over that 3.5-day period here in Grand Rapids. More off to the north. Folks up north would appreciate a couple of inches of rain, especially where there have been wildfires earlier this month. High chances for warmer than average temperatures from the 15th through the 21st. Our average highs are now getting up around 80 or so, and equal chance for more or less precipitation during that same 7-day period. So Lake Michigan water temperatures into the mid and upper 50s today. They're not going anywhere because those northeast winds continue to blow that warm surface water out into the middle of the lake. Tonight, hazy skies. It'll be clear, mid-40s north, upper 40s from Muskegon southward. North country, around 40 along US 10, mid-40s Fremont and Greenville, and hazy conditions here in the greater Grand Rapids area. Overnight lows in the mid-40s. 13 on your side forecast. Best chance for rain will be Saturday night into Sunday, and then tapering off Monday morning. There'll be a break in the afternoon. More rain on Tuesday, and then, wow, here comes the haze, the heat, and now this time around with the 80s, we'll see some high humidity as we head toward next weekend. There you go, more summer.
Thank you, George.
Another hazy day here in West Michigan. Dry weather continues. There is going to be some change with that, but we got to get between now and when the rain arrives. Some hazy and maybe even some smoky skies. 13 weather ball is green. No change to the more comfortable 70s foreseen, at least for tomorrow. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Warmed up nicely into the low and mid 70s. A lot of folks on social media saying, hey, this is a really pleasant day. Thank you very much. 77 is our average high. That's what we made. We forecast 78 today. We have come within 3 degrees of our forecast target high, 26 days in a row now. 5 degrees warmer than average through the first week of the month, but you can see rainfall almost an inch below average and a little more sunshine than we usually get. This is the 30-day precipitation totals. We've only had a half to 1 inch here in Grand Rapids, and that's 10 to 25% of what we should get. So things are very, very dry across the region. We've had a few cumulus clouds inland, a little bit of wildfire haze, but the models here showing this is the haze and the smoke down close to the levels. When you get up into the yellows and greens and yellows and oranges, it's going to start to smell a little smoky. This is between now and 11 o'clock tonight. I think once you walk outside tonight, you're going to smell a lot of smoke in the air, according to the models anyway. It does go down a little bit here tomorrow morning, but it really comes back late in the day on Thursday night into Friday. Friday afternoon could be a little tough around here. Yes, that could be right down on the ground. We may see visibilities like like they saw in Detroit earlier today. That's according to the models anyway. In terms of our weather, we are not looking at any rain now until very early on Sunday. This is the showers off to the north on Saturday night. So here in Grand Rapids, we're going to stay dry until right around 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and there'll be on and off showers through Monday morning. A little bit of a break late in the day Monday, but wraparound showers will come back in on Tuesday, and that will continue into Tuesday night. Beneficial rains across the region. How much are we talking about? Some areas could see up to an inch or more. Most of this again coming on Sunday and again later in the day on Tuesday. So tomorrow at the lake, you can expect 1 to 2 footers in the morning, but they'll climb to around 4 footers around the Grand Haven area as the winds come on shore later on in the afternoon, maybe even gusting to 24 knots or so. Forecast then for tomorrow, look for hazy sunshine, low 70s north, 77 the warm spot in Muskegon, south end of the lake, only 69 in South Haven. Low and mid 70s up north with hazy sunshine. And here from the greater Grand Rapids area southward, there's a clean air action day for Kalamazoo Battle Creek off to the east. Temperatures back up into the mid 70s. 13 on your side forecast. So when's the rain? Late Saturday night, well to the north. Everywhere on Sunday and into Monday morning, we'll get a break in the afternoon. More rain in most areas Tuesday. Those 3 days are going to be in the 70s and then jumping up into the low and mid 80s with more haze. And this time around, we're going to see quite a bit of humidity as maybe some summer weather really moves into West Michigan.
We know what that means. Frizzy hair.
The Michigan humidity. All right. Thanks, George.